Hello YouTube. Oops. Welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. Welcome to my channel. So this is my December 2024's Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 30, part 2. This is the decorating. This is the fun bit, right? So, 30. Woohoo! I think we're going to get to 35. We might get more, but I don't think so. I think we're going to hit 35. So happy new year, guys. And yes, guys, my heart is heavy. I know I haven't mentioned it for a while. I've been trying just to, every time I turn on the news, you see about those wildfires down in Southern California. Now, I still have family in California. They are clear of the wildfires, but I do have friends and things. I did have an aunt who lived in Pasadena, and where she used to live, it is gone. It is totally gone. I am thankful that my cousins and everybody that actually was right there where the fires are, they have moved out, but I am very sad for everyone who is going through what they are going through right now. So if you have a minute to say a prayer and feel that you can, you know, guys, they're going through a rough time. North Carolina, you know, Florida, this in 2024, and then 2025 starts out like these disasters. And I do feel that they should have been better prepared. I grew up down in Southern California, and those Santa Anas are nothing to be messed with. And I have been evacuated. Fires on the hills there in Corona, and it's no joke. But yeah, I am very saddened to hear about everyone who's has lost their homes and or is losing their homes. And then the danger thing is yeah, mudslides. We have that happening here quite a bit here in this state, and it's devastating. It's just devastating. So my heart is with them. I have a hard time bringing it up because, like I said, I know a lot of people there, and so I want to get to crafting. So guys, I did bring in the whiteboard, right? So let's take a look at the kit. Let's get on to something happy. So this is the kit. It's called Notes from the Heart. It is December 2024's kit. You got to make 9 cards. 3, this one, 3, this one, 3, this one. These envelopes, guys, were so awesome to cut up. And guys, I just found 2 more of these sticker labels. I can't believe it. I was like, are you kidding me? There's 2 more. I found 2 more. Now, as long as I don't lose them, they're awesome. So this QR code will lead you to a video to show you how to put the cards together as they were designed. This is a visual of everything in the kit. It lists the coordinating colors. This is a set of dies called Mary Tags and More. They coordinate with October, November, and December. My heater, I think, is on the fritz. It's making a little vibrating noise back there. The new set of dies are out. I'm not going to share that with you because I cleaned up. I lost the stickers. I'd lost them. So this is the stickers, the stamp set. Just a note, thank you, congrats, hello, get well soon, happy birthday, best of luck, and lots of love. And I can't take that. I don't know why it's doing it, but I can't take it. So let's move these aside over here. And we are doing a little mini portfolio junk journal, more shabby chic. Okay. And let me show you what we did do so far. So we completed, yes, I messed up there. I should have, pulled this over a little further and not put it right on the seam, so it would have joined more like this one. So we did this. We have used 6 standard size envelopes. You could have even done these with legal size envelopes. You would just have a taller bit. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this makes 6. These are 2 pockets. I can put them this way or that way. They're going to go right here. This is a tuck. This is here. This is an envelope flap. We have another envelope flap, which is going to go here. This one needs to be cut down. This is going to go here because I wanted to save one for this video. And then I have another envelope flap here that is going to be for the bookmark. That's going to go in the center. And then this is a chipboard that my Aunt Carol gave me for my event in July. I just stuck on a vellum sentiment on there, and that's simply going to get tucked in here. And then I did go and I die cut 3 tags, large, medium, and small, and we're going to stamp on here, and we're going to do just a note, hello, and a thank you from the sentiment. So we're going to put 3 of those on those. This piece is going to be for the front. I do have the measurements, so let's just go over that while we are ahead of ourselves, right? So for the bookmark, we need Pretty in Pink. It's 2 1/4 by 5 1/2. Mossy Meadow. I'm using an envelope flap. It's 1 3/4 by 5 from the card base. So for this entire piece, I used 1/2 of a card base. So I cut off from the left side a piece that is 1 1/2, and then I cut it to 4 3/4. There's my piece. That is for my bookmark. And then I have 7 1/2 inches of Pretty in Pink ribbon. So those are all my bookmark pieces. Then we have the tag, which I just had. This tag piece, this is the chipboard tag. This is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. You could cover it, you could stamp on your chipboard, do whatever you want. It's just a chipboard tag, but the measurements are basic: 2 3/4 by 4 1/2 with cut sides. And then 3 tags of your choice. I have large, medium, and small. We're going to decorate those. And for the front, the rest of that half of a card base kit, it measures 2 3/4 by 5 1/2, and we are going to cut these scallops off. And then I have, which I have yet to get the measurements, but I have Pretty in Pink, and I have the front of an envelope we are going to cut. So let's get started. And we still are using those other pieces from video number 1, the 2 pieces of the envelope flap. So we already put one here, and then just some little, you can call punches. This would be a circle punch, some just punches with some pieces. We're going to be using those. I'm not sure if I'm using these or not. So let's see. Let's go ahead and cut this down to show you how I got this, for those of you who haven't seen. So I'm going to just make it square, and it measures, when you are done, 1 3/4 by 5 1/8. So now I have 2 of those pieces. So we're not going to need all of that. So instead of wrapping it around, but it does look so nice, doesn't it? Yeah, let's wrap it around. Let's just do it. So one is going to go around, and one is going to go this way, right? So that's how I'm going to do it. Yes, 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 yes. So this one, I want ever such a small bit on this one. I'm just going to put a tiny bit down here. I want it on that side. Oops, it might help if it's center. It just isn't quite center there. Now, if this one not got anything glued down there, you can tuck something else up in there. This one, I'm just going to bring it all the way down and put some glue all the way down on it. I'm not going to bother cutting that off. Don't need to. That way it's far enough down there. When these are getting pulled in and out, it's going to be just fine. But then you could put something in there as well. So this now just needs glue or adhesive around there to make it our pocket. You could use tear tape from the kit. I want really thin tear tape for my pocket. I'm hoping my large tag fits. Sorry, there are shadows. It is evening. And yes, Hank is fine, everybody. That kid knows how to. My husband's starting dinner anyways. Alrighty, so there's that little pocket. Let's see if this one fits. This is the only one I was worried. Oh no, it's gonna be a tight little fit in there. It's not gonna go down a whole lot. But there's one. That one will go down further. And that one will tuck in there. There's not going to be room to put like big embellishments, but we're just stamping on them anyway, so that's going to work. So this one, now this one, I don't really think I can do it a little bit on the sides, but I don't want, I like the idea of tucking it around. It just kind of looks really neat. So we're going to add some tear tape here. Then I'm going to need to cut it. Kind of folding it back a bit, enough to give me that little 1/8 of an inch, and then I'll cut on my score line there that I just folded over. I won't be tucking anything in there, but I could if I wanted to. That's the point. I could if I wanted to. And I do have a purpose for this. I have a girlfriend whose birthday it was, and this is going to be for her birthday. I think this would be really cool. So now I'm going to go ahead and run tear tape. If I can find the end. There we go. This way. Going to be using some ribbon around the entire piece. I'm going to be using that striped trim from the Holiday Mini Catalog, because I think though it's just going to be really pretty on it. Don't forget we used 6 envelopes to do this. All right, see, we have those pieces now. Now I'm not gonna pop these up on dimensionals. I don't want like a ton. I don't want this to be like super out there. That's not the point. I mean, you could. There's that one. Oh, there's people yelling out there. This one, these were gifts and I was like, oh my gosh, I get to use them. That will probably end up, I got glue on those edges, so that's going to be glued down. There'll be no tucking in that one. And this here. And this is going to go in the center. All right, so we have those 3 pieces. Oh, that's going to be so nice. So we are going to put the ribbon. This is the ribbon I chose. We need more. Wasn't sure just how much, but we want a nice bow, right? We want to be able to tie it. So that looks really good, and I'll measure it here for us and tell us how much we have. Got glue on my mat. So there's 13, 26, and 5 more. So 26, 31 inches of ribbon. Now I want to get this ribbon. Ooh, I don't have anything planned for that. That's going to need something. I didn't plan on that yet, but we'll see. Maybe, maybe not. I'll have to think of something. I didn't go there, but that's okay. So I want to find the halfway point. This is where I'm probably going to use some of that tear tape from the kits. So more of the kit usage coming up. So this envelope is 6.5. So 3 1/4 is where I'm going to put a chunk of my ribbon right there. And I'm going to need to put some on the back as well. So at 3 1/4, just a piece to secure it. Sorry, I hit the camera. 1, 2, center it up again. There. There. So now we have our ribbon in place. All right, we're going to set this aside for the moment, and we're going to work on the bookmark. If I can find where I did it with it. Okay, here's our bookmark. I'm going to need my crocodile. That's my measurements for the bookmark. And these 2 pieces just need to get glued together. And I already know I picked a nice long skinny sentiment stamp, one I've had for eons. Take time to enjoy the simple things in life. One of my favorites. And I am going to stamp this We're going to do a little bit of everything we've done on here on this bookmark. I got me a new piece of scrap paper and my background stamp. Now I want it to be faint. Put the ribbon over there. No, we're just going to go full force. We're just going to do it just like we did before. Where's that old scrap paper? So I'm going to lay this down. I think we can do the other piece as well. I think we can lay both of these on because I need this one done as well. There's that one. We'll just do them both at the same time. The other piece, remember, is for the front. Ta-da! So great. All right, and we need the stencil, which I did put back in here. We're going to do both pieces. Let me get the glue on the glue bottle. Close up this basic beige. Welcome back the pretty in pink. And we'll probably use Mossy Meadow as our sentiment ink. Oh, I was like, I can't even see it, but there it is. We're going to go at the kitty corner again. I really do want to do it on this. I'll save my white piece. So pretty. So let's do this piece while we have it. I know we have to cut off the scalloped edge and we have to distress it a little bit in the center. All right, pretty in pink is done for now. We need this, but I need to cut that down. I don't want the scallop edge on there. The other one, if it had scallops all the way around it, would be something else. So this piece now measures, oh, let's make it an even 2.5. 2.5 by 5.5. It's just easier that way, right? 2.5 by 5.5. I'm just going to write that really quick down here. Front card base, 2.5 by 5.5. Gonna take my, if this was a sponge pad, I would not be doing that. I'd be using a sponge dauber, which I'm going to use a sponge dauber too. I'm just getting the basics out of the way. Shabby chic is the look we're going for here. So this one, grab me some crumb cake. It's a really dry pad. And I'm just going to add a little around the edges. That one's done. It already has some of that little bit of Daffodil Delight in it. All right, set that aside. That's for the front. We were working on the bookmark. take time to enjoy the simple things in life. I'm hoping it's going to fit really well. Ink it up. Test it out. Beautiful. Red rubber doesn't need a stamp in Pierce Matte, but I hopefully am getting it center-ish. Bought this back when my scrapbooking days. The little place I bought it for is no longer in business. Ugh, love it. All right, we're still going to be using that color. So this now is simply going to go right there. See, the edges looked really dark when I first put that crumb cake on it, but look how it dried. Not dark at all. All right. Come on, crocodile. Out of your new hidey hole. We're going to start with the small one, but I probably... Nope, we're going to go with the big one. Can't remember if you go forward or backwards, but oh, that's pretty. So there's my bookmark. That is for the center, for the center, right? And I do want to add, oh, can't wait to use these. I needed the right project and this is it. Just the one, because I don't think, well, oh, this one will, I can put two on this one. I can do two. There's room. Look at how pretty that is. Look at how pretty. And because I didn't glue that down, there's plenty of room. Plenty of room to tuck that in there. Oh, that's going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, where's this little bit? Right? That's going to get tucked in here. Now I could add, I'm wondering if I should just add a little one of these. I like just that, just the little flower, right? Okay, now let's work on the front. This is going to go here, but to get that there, we need to cut this piece down. I just need to take a look at it and to see what size it needs to be. So this piece is 2.5 and it looks like about 1/8 of an inch around. So if it's 2.5, this piece needs to be at 2 3/4. So front Mossy Meadows at 2 3/4 by, this piece is already, it's already size, and it's usually 5 5/8 it is. So 5 5/8. So 2 3/4 inch strip. So this piece, now you could stamp another sentiment on here, but I'm going to be using those stickers, remember? Or, I mean, that's pretty, but I think what's really going to set it off is going to be the pretty in pink behind it. You could do that. Look how gorgeous that is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But I want to save this for another card. So I have this scrap piece of paper. We're going to back that and give it just a little bit more. I mean, that is so pretty. But I'm not going to do this. I want to save this for a different card. I know I'm crazy, right? So we are going to go another 1/2 inch up from this. So if this is 2 3/4, so the front, pretty in pink, needs to be 3 1/4 by 5/8. Let me go up 1/4 inch. 5 5/8. It needs to be 5 7/8. That's how I figure out my measurements. I have to look at the roller, guys. So let's see. We need it to be 3 1/4. 3 1/4 by 5 7/8, which is right here. Thank you, Carol, for this cutter. No having to put one away and going to the next one. No. So look at this. Here it is. That's going to go down. Let me just take a look-see. Right? Nope. This is too big. It's too big by like 1/8 inch. So I got to come down. Might be 3. Oh, it was 2 in. It was 3 1/4. It's 2 3/4. It should have been 3. That's why I made a mistake. Let's see it now. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, this whole thing I will put on dimensionals. Because look at, oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Oh my goody heart. Love it. We're going to need lots of dimensionals here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got to put some in the center. 1. I told you guys, lots of dimensionals, right? And then I do think I know I need something here. I'm not sure. I might have to cut or do some more like pretty in pink. I have this piece. I could do a side pocket for something. I have that piece that can go there. Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll do like a little tuck spot where something can get tucked in there. So we still have that to go. Trying to think of what else I have that I can put in there. Make sure we get the words going the right way. Now I'm going to show you again because the peony is so tempting to put on there. I mean, is that not tempting as ever just to put on there? Very, very tempting. So we are going to do 3 parts. Third part's going to be decorating these and figuring this piece out. Because this is already like at 35 minutes. So we are going to do a third part. But we're not using that. I just can't. I have these, which I think will be beautiful. And we could use, since I said this was for her birthday, I could do this here and stamp happy birthday. Right, let's just stamp it with happy birthday now. Where's the Mossy Meadow? Ooh, better yet, we are going to do a little of everything on it. So let's pick up, let me huff, because there's still ink on it. I haven't wiped it off. Let's do it right there. See, very lightly. All right, very lightly. Do a little masking on it. I'm going to huff on this. Look how pretty. And then we're going to stamp happy birthday. We want it hopefully nice, rich, and dark. That came out so pretty. All right. Maybe if I do it up here and do roses and roses, right? We definitely want ones with some green. I mean, that whole one, best thing to do is to cut them apart. I should have picked up more of these, but guys, sometimes you don't know what you're going to use them for, right? So that, oh, look how pretty that is. We do, that is really pretty. Happy birthday, right? Because that can go here. Happy birthday. And then I think this one up here. It's not really angling how I would like. Oh, actually that works. And then I'm thinking this one and this one to fill in the spaces. So I'm just cutting them out so I can lay them. And these I'm going to leave them on their little dimensional things because it. So I could tuck this one a bit here, right? See that? And this one, I could make it look like it's continuing. That is really pretty. That's what we're going to do. Oh, yes, bye-bye. Ah. Then we have room for embellishments. So this, we are also going to put on embellishments. Yes, we can do that too. So this one's going to get 3, hopefully. Let's get this in place. Oh, you're going to need more than that. We want it to be secured. Taking it off of that. That is not the dimensional sheet. We want this to go in like that. This to tuck in. Well, I can't move that. That's got to go up. wanted that in the center, but it's got to go there. Huh. I wonder what they're doing outside. Bake. They're baking.
Bake.
Went out to see what they were trying to bake on the back porch. There is nothing to bake on the back porch. Hank was getting stuff to bake. So him and my hubby are doing some kind of concoctions. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. I like how it slides in there like it's continuing all the way up the side. Let's see. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, that one can stay there. Is that not gorgeous, guys? Dollar store. Hold on. All this stuff's got to go in the garbage can. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I hope she loves it. So we do need to finish off the front with, those are too big for this. So let's see. We have some pearls. Those are too big. I did have something else along here. Where did those go? Those are pretty. Those are pretty. So we're going to do like 1, 2, and 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We're going to do 5, but they're going to be little ones. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Is that not pretty? Yes, I know it's pretty. I know it's pretty because I think it's pretty too. I think it's pretty. Okay, so I do need, next video, I need to finish these and I need to do this. This is going to have more roses, something here. Oh, I wonder if note cards, hold on, an idea. I wonder if little note cards would fit in there. So here's a note, couple of note cards. Let's see if these will fit in there. Doesn't have to be much, right? Will they fit? Oh my gosh, that's what I'm gonna do, guys. Okay, remember I said that, okay, I could make like a belly band type deal, right? So we have these will fit on the note cards. So I'm going to put 3 note cards here, or I can do a pocket for the note cards. I'd rather do a belly band, and I'll do like tear tape, nice and tight. Or maybe I'll get another envelope and do a pocket envelope with some of this on there to make that work. But I'm going to do note cards, so it's like a little stationery set. Wouldn't that be cute? Okay, so I am going to do prep work for this. I am going to stamp and do just about all of them except for 1 tag and 1 note card. I'm going to stamp them, sponge the edges, and do the blending brush on them. That's what I'm going to do prep-wise. I wish this was not there. But I can't change that. If I had pink washi tape, I could, but I don't have pink washi tape. So I'm just going to have to live with that. But this is going to be, I'm going to use that. But I think I'm going to do another envelope, I think, to make a pocket here. And then this will close. Oh, will it close? It will. It will close. That will be a little stationery gift set. And I wonder, my daughter had a pink pen. I don't have a pink pen, but I could put a pen. I go find a pretty pen somewhere, and I could tie that on there. It's not big enough to hold it on the inside. So I'm going to figure this out. And like I said, I'm going to do some prep work on everything, but I am on these. One is going to have thank you. One's going to have just a note, and one is going to say hello. And they're going to be so she can add them to the little note cards. And I wonder if I could add a little thing and tuck little roses in a little pouch somehow for her to have for her cards. We'll have to see, but I think that's really cute. I cannot wait to give this to her. I know it's late. I told her I was working on something. This wasn't it. I had something else I was working on. I didn't get that finished, but then this came to mind and I was like, oh yeah, she'll like this too. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you like this progress so far. So yeah, we're going to have more than 35. We're going to have more than 35. And I do like this better than the peony. This is just pretty, pretty, pretty. I can't wait to give it to her. So thanks for watching, and I hope you like it as well. It's going to be so nice. And I hope to see you all again in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.